Okay, so for this part of the sheet, if you would like to, I'm going to give you some guidance for you to follow. So we've got some bar models, and this bit here is the total, and the total is made up of 60p and 28p. So you're going to add them together, and you could either add the tens, 60 add 20, and then add the ones, or you can do column addition method, up to you. But just make sure you write the answer in pence because both the amounts are in pence. For the second one, both the amounts are in pounds. You could add the tens, then add the ones, or you could do column addition with carrying. Okay, because 9 add 1 is 10. So you'll have to write it in. Here, look, I'll show you. Like this. Okay, and then add the tens. This one is pounds and pence. Okay, so you can add the pounds, pop that in, then add the pence together by adding the tens and then adding the ones, or you can do column addition. So if you've got pounds, you'll put that in first, and £4 is how many pence? Well, we know that £1 is 100 pence, so £4 is 400 pence. Then we add 47 pence to our column addition, then 23 pence here. And our pence is always the last two digits of the number, and then our pounds is anything before that. So you start with your units or your ones column. 7 add 3 is 10, so carry that 1. Then 4 add 2 is then add 1, and so on, and work your way through the columns, okay? Then for this one here, Ron has money in his hand. He has 29p in his pocket as well. How much money does Ron have altogether? Well, I would simply draw in 29p. Okay, so I might have a 2p and a 2p. And then I'd count it all up. I'd count the tens and I'd count the pence. You can get this out with your coins if you want to. The money in his hand and the money in his pocket. Okay, or again, you could count this up, find the total, and do a column addition. So put the hand total here in pence, and then his pocket total here, which we already know is 29p here, and then add it together. Okay, so that's what you could do for this. Now, if you wanted to, and you have time, you don't have to, you could do number 6. You've got different items. Now, be careful here, because the items are in pence, or they're in pounds. Okay, that one's in pence. So just take care of that. Dexter buys a comic book and a chocolate bar. How much does Dexter spend? Now, you might want to do this in your yellow squared book, or again, just note it on the side here. So he buys a comic book, which is £2. Okay, so we know that £1 is 100 pence, so £2 is 200 pence. Okay, and he buys a chocolate bar, which is £1, so 100 pence, and then add them together. And if you feel like you can do £2 and £1 in your head, then go ahead and write it in. But you want to write it in pounds and pence. Okay, so that answer here will give you an answer in pence. So if you want to, you can just do it in pence, or you can convert it back to pounds. Up to you. Depends how you do it. Up to you. Right. Tommy buys a bottle of water, a lollipop, and an apple. So this one's going to be 3 amounts total. So a bottle of water is 45p. A lollipop is 11p. And an apple is 35p. Okay, so pop it there. Your answer will be in pence because you're adding pence together. And then you start that process, okay, with your carrying, and so on. So use your column addition methods for these.